1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Pitcher's Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl Nelly Nell.
And this your girl Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. If y'all were here before we started recording, the conversation was very lit. Okay, very lit. We might need to start bringing those out. Okay. Anywho,
might need to bring out a podcast talking about that, like, the day in the life at work. How do you really feel?
Tell me how you really feel. So I am drinking on my Cabernet as usual. What you got?
I got Corona. I bought wine, so I have both, but I don't know. I think since today I did a lot of work at work. Like I did a lot of stuff.
You did your job.
I needed a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my job.
Yeah, you did your job. Okay, so weekend review. I went to. Go ahead. You can go first.
What did we do this weekend? Oh, Joe went to Orlando to his cousin.
Joe is always outside.
And he like to be, because when he's inside, he like go a little crazy because he feels bad if he not doing nothing, especially if it's nothing productive.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he'll just walk through the house and find something that needs to be done or tell us to do something. Like I'll be trying to catch up on my shows or even doing homework. That's not productive to him. We got to be cleaning out the gutters or something. So yeah, he went to his cousin's baby shower in Orlando. I told him that was too far to be driving for a baby shower, so I'll sit this one out. And then Sunday we went to church. I had to teach junior church again, and that was basically it. Did we do something else this weekend? Where did we go? Oh, we went to see B. Sorry.
Janae was telling me. Oh, I have to ask them after we finish recording. I have to ask them what they think. But what did you think when he had to face the beast in the end? I told you he was gonna come face to face with it.
I knew he was. I saw the preview, and that would have been me. But
but he got his whoop. He got beat up, and he would have died if the mother animals didn't intervene.
And I kept saying, "Why is they taking?" Because at first I saw the other lions in the background, but then since they wasn't coming, I thought it was kind of maybe it was like a statue or something. And then it found out it was them, and I'm like, "Why it took them so long?" They see he get his ass whooped. What is going on?
He definitely would have died that day. Trying to fight that.
I definitely loved it. I did scream really, really loud on this one part. It was crazy. But we had fun. I used my rewards card and got a free small popcorn. So.
Whatever. Anyway, speaking of movies, it wasn't over the weekend. I'll tell you about my weekend soon. But speaking of movies, I saw The Invitation yesterday, and it reminded me of the movie Ready or Not. It looked like it actually was shot at the same location.
I want to see that.
It was the same location, the same camera angles, everything. So it reminded me of Ready or Not. But like I told you yesterday, Ready or Not was a little bit better, and I'm not going to tell you why in case you see The Invitation, but there's a specific reason why Ready or Not was better than The Invitation, but you should go see it. But anyway, yeah, we went up. Me and a few friends went up to Lake George this weekend. I didn't know it was 4 hours away. So we drove 4 hours upstate New York to Lake George. We went and visited Jordan's client's home. I'm going to tell y'all the good stuff first, then I'll tell you the creepy part. So the home was his clients, these two guys, married husbands, and they took us out on a boat like several times. So, and that was my favorite part, boating. It was so amazing. They took us out on two different boats. The food, like they were like the perfect host. Like we would wake up to the smell of bacon every morning, then go in the kitchen and it would be a breakfast spread. Like
what?
Fruit, bagels, bacon,
supposed to be done. A good host.
I felt like, and I even
Hospitality.
said this, right? And I even said this when I was in up there. I was like, this reminded me of when the housewives go on a vacation and when they wake up, they have like chefs just cooking them food. That reminded me of it. They had more than enough rooms. So I got my own room.
Some people nowadays, they don't know what hospitality is. You spend the night over their house for a weekend, and every morning you wake up to a bowl of Fruit Loops.
Not the Fruit Loops. Can it be Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
And then for lunch, you're having a grilled cheese.
No.
A ham and cheese, a bologna and cheese sandwich. And
that's
then for
when
dinner,
you do Uber Eats.
Yeah, no, and then for dinner, you having DiGiorno pizza out the oven.
First of all, don't hate on DiGiorno because I be cooking DiGiorno now. But not when I have guests. Not when I have guests. So they were like the perfect host. And then Sunday, the day we came back, we went on a hike. It was a great hike or whatever, took pictures stuff or whatever. But we just came back a little too late for my taste. I got home at like 9:30. So Sunday night, I want to leave at like 12 so we can get back here at 4 or 5. I need to relax. But as soon as I got home, I had to unpack, shower, and go to sleep because I had to work.
That's funny.
But also, so what was kind of not creepy, but like kind of off-putting was, so the whole family, they said they got like 250 family members that share like this whole lot. So it's multiple houses on this huge lot, right? And we stayed in one of the houses, but the big house, it literally looked like either a horror movie was shot there before or the movie Get Out.
Oh my God.
They kept saying, because me and Jordan is like, here, we see eye to eye on everything. He was like, or maybe Alex said this. She was like, yeah, this is the scene of a horror movie, and if somebody died, you're gonna be first, Linnell, because you Black. You're gonna be first to die. And I screamed and laughter, and then they was like, yeah, and then Alex gonna go look for you, and she ain't never gonna come back.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. And then the pictures in the big house, not the house we was living in, the pictures in the big house look like they were from like 1920. It was crazy, but it was a great experience. It's a very different lifestyle up there, and it was a good getaway. So I was happy to do that. And my upcoming week plan is gonna be lit. See, okay, lit in New Orleans. So anybody,
Brawling in
New Orleans. We going to see, me and Kim going to see the FSU LSU football game, and we already got plans. I just got off the phone with her. She said we gonna be drunk the entire weekend. You ain't got to bring that many pair of heels. We going out every night. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that this weekend. I'm gonna be in New Orleans, y'all. So if y'all want to come, I'll be where the party at. Okay. What you doing?
I got no plans this weekend. I guess catching up on homework. I don't know. School sucks, guys.
It does.
Don't go back to school.
Oh my God, do not put that in the air. Go back. Y'all can start over whenever. Okay. Anyway, so let's get in some weekly sports updates. Patrick Beverly was traded to the Lakers, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Joe said he might start rooting again.
Yeah, I know he told me. I don't know. He need to listen to people. And by people, I mean LeBron. Okay? That's his team, sir. That's his team. Mm-hmm. Speaking of LeBron, him and his two sons appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
I had no idea his younger son played basketball too. I didn't know.
Yeah, he's pretty good as well. Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers have agreed to a contract that would make him the NFL's highest paid backup quarterback. Yeah, you heard me. Backup quarterback. Okay.
What? He is pretty good though.
He is. Like, he could be a starter somewhere else, so maybe he just didn't want to leave. Your boy John Morant bought a new mansion and showed it off, and he bought the house next to it for his parents and his sister, so they got a whole lot too. They gonna have the whole lot too, okay? Somebody was like, it's a cul-de-sac, and all of it is John Morant's property. So he showed that off on social media, so congrats to them. Sha'Carri Richardson is back in the news. She finally beat a Jamaican in the 100 meters, which is Elaine Thompson.
She was the fastest in the world. She was, at one point, I guess. Shakari is now. But that's good. Congratulations to her. About time she's showing us something, because them Jamaican was killing them for a minute. But this race that she did is I've never heard of it before. They might as well be in each other's backyard racing. Go ahead.
Oh, it don't count if it's not the Olympics or the World Championship. It don't count.
It don't count.
Okay, sorry, Shakari. Sorry. And congrats to my boy Colin Kaepernick. He had his first kid with his longtime girlfriend. So
is that Nessa? Nessa, is that it?
I want to say that's her name. Yeah.
Cool.
So congrats to them. That's amazing. And let's get into our first story. Both of these stories are very disturbing that we're going to talk about today. So is it trigger warning? That's what you do? Disclaimer. What? Yeah. So the first story is about a BYU racist fan. So at the BYU Duke volleyball game, I'm pretty sure most of y'all have heard about it by now. Rachel Richardson, which is a black player for Duke, was playing BYU, and she was called the N-word each time she served. So she's the only black starter on the team, and she's only 19 years old. She's literally a kid, right? So the BYU banned the fan who yelled the racist slur from all athletic venues on campus. The fan was sitting in the BYU student section, but was not a student, which is weird. So BYU said, we will not tolerate behavior of this kind, specifically the use of a racial slur at any of our athletic events, is unacceptable, and BYU Athletic told a zero tolerance approach. We wholeheartedly apologize to Duke University and especially its student athlete. Okay, so what happened was, I guess Rachel told her godmom, and her godmom had tweeted about it, and that's how it got attention. So she tweeted, for far too long, individuals have been subjected to racial slurs, taunts, and threats, like the unfortunate incident that happened to my goddaughter, Rachel Richardson, at BYU. It is unfortunate that this incident only received attention after I tweeted about it. So her godmom is a candidate for the circuit court judge in Fort Worth, Texas. Mm-hmm. And she was like, Richards was threatened by a white male that told her to watch her back going to the team bus. And eventually a police officer had to be put on their bench to protect them. And then, so Rachel eventually said, although the heckling eventually took a mental toll on me, I refuse to allow it to stop me from doing what I love to do. We're proud to be young African-American women. We're proud to be Duke student athletes, and we are proud to stand up against racism. BYU eventually beat Duke 3-1. So what are your thoughts on this? Because at this point, I have a lot to say, but go ahead.
First, I want to applaud BYU for banning him from any other athletic events. But yeah, first of all, how did he get a ticket to the student section and he's not a student? Who's telling that somebody? Because student tickets are free. So now you telling me there's a student out there that's profiting off of these free tickets, first of all.
Facts.
And second of all, I'm glad that Richardson did not let it get to her head, because some black people hear that word from a non-black person and like they whole day is ruined, like they whole mood is like done. And I'm like, I don't get it, because I don't think anybody ever blatantly said it to my face, so I can't really speak from experience. I just don't think that I would give them what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wouldn't act a fool. I just act like, okay, whatever. You think that's supposed to make me? You're not gonna take my joy away. That's one thing I learned about at church at Bible Way. I remember specifically he preached about people taking your joy away, and that's not. I try every day not to let nobody take my joy away, but somehow my boss do it every day.
I told you today I got 2 assignments today, and I got like kind of frustrated for 2 seconds, but then I said, I just had to calm myself down, and I said, Nell, just do it. You're going to be lit this weekend. Just do it. Okay. You literally have to calm yourself down, because getting mad and frustrated takes too much energy. I've learned that. So I just try to breathe and keep it moving. But yeah, I was thinking about, who is this guy? I don't think they mentioned this guy. But who literally wakes up and say, I'm gonna go to this game and heckle a black person and be racist. Like, who does that? And at this point, and I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, but at this point, when I start to think about the racism and being racist just because of the color of somebody or because somebody is different, that's a mental issue. Like, that's mental. Like, how can you just hate somebody and you don't even know them? Like, just be me. Like, that's something in your heart, that you need to fix. Cause could never see me going, not knowing anybody. And I guess he was trying to shake her or rattle her, whatever, BYU won, whatever. It doesn't matter. But I could never imagine myself going, just messing with somebody just because they not black.
Yeah, no, now I heck of you if you messing up.
All day.
You need to step your game up. You making us lose out here in these streets. I got money on the line, sir.
And you ain't even why is you even in there? Should he even be allowed in the gym? Because right now, and I don't even know how old this man is, but I'm gonna say he's older than 19. So the highlight of your day, sir, was going to a college basketball game and calling a kid the N-word. Like, that was the highlight of your day. Like, you proud of that?
He ain't got nothing going on. He does not. You can't have nothing going on because I'm telling you,
much time on his hands.
That's what I was just about to say. He had time that day, but he just have too much time on his hands. Because I'm busy literally from the time I wake up till I go to sleep. I can't even fit in my schedule a freaking time to go and berate somebody for stupidness. I'm trying to freaking file this court motion. I can't. I'm so freaking busy. Like, I really wish I had an assistant. I need an assistant. If I have an opening, guys, if y'all can do virtual assisting, I will pay y'all. Just slide my DM. I'm hiring
DMs.
But yeah, he ain't got nothing going on. That's what he got up for that morning. That's it.
That's crazy. I don't know. It's just because I don't have any hate in my heart. Even people that do me wrong, like, okay, I am going to be mad and maybe ticked off for a minute, but you're not going to make me hold grudges. Like, Candy can hold a grudge. Actually, Taurus can hold grudges to death. And I can, but it's not going to make me upset. Like, I won't talk to you no more to death. But I'm not going to be walking around angry. I'm not going to be walking around angry. That's definitely no.
That's the thing. It's so funny. And I hate that myself sometimes because I can't stay mad long, even when I have the right to be. Like with Joe, remember I told you sometimes I be faking mad because I have the right to be.
Correct.
But I literally, after like an hour or two, I'm literally over it. I'm done. If it's not life and death, no, I'm done. I can't stay mad too long. I don't know what it is. Help me.
And all these racist people hold it. They walk around mad because it's not in it. I know it's highlighted on TV, but it's really like a very small percentage of the country. But it's really heightened on TV. But how you walk around mad all day? I know you got to be mad seeing black people succeed. You got to be mad at LeBron. You got to be mad at Beyonce and Jay-Z. Because more than likely, they got more than you and you white.
Yeah.
That's why you really mad.
Because they ain't take advantage of the white privilege they have. Remember I said I hate to see a white homeless man because I'm like, how you effed up this bad?
Stop.
Like, because you literally at the top of the hierarchy.
Well, no, some white people are born not... But you said they can work their way up faster than we can. I get what you're saying. But walking around with hate in your heart, it destroys the health. That's why y'all might be aging faster than us. Have y'all ever thought about that? Look into that.
Oh my God.
Because walking around with hate and being stressed all the time and mad because you see certain things you don't like, that probably do age you. Stress and stuff age you, and it starts working on your health. Y'all need to look into that. This is a PSA. Okay.
That's funny.
into racism and health and aging and see if they have a correlation, okay? Because y'all need to be happy. Because I'm gonna be happy. And the people y'all mad at gonna be happy. Y'all the only ones mad. That girl fine. And she probably getting sponsorships and NIL deals now. Because you want to be racist.
They don't realize that when something like this happen in the media, that people, they just highlight the person, and the person be getting, like you said, sponsorships and stuff. They be getting new recognition. So now you making this person successful, and now you're going to be even madder at yourself. Is that a word? Matter? I don't know.
It is today. He big mad. And now you can't go to another game. So that's on you. You probably weren't even paying attention to the volleyball. You probably mad because you like her and you know you can't like her because your parents racist. I told you, we need to unpack this in therapy. He probably actually liked the girl because you know how sometimes people that's so anti-gay, they be gay themselves.
Yeah. And how when boys really like a girl, they be really mean to them.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to show they love.
Show me
so love. They yell at you and cuss you out.
No, I need
and push you in the sandbox.
It sounds like this was an experience for you. But no, yeah, he need to go to therapy. It's because it's becoming a mental issue now. Because I think, and the things that these racist people be saying be so like false to the point where you think they are crazy. Like, you know what you're saying is not true, right? Like, you know that's not true.
They say something.
I can go on and on about this. Let's go to the next story because I ain't a doctor, but I ain't an idiot either. So our next story is about Jackson State's crisis, right? So I don't know if you heard about this, but it's been in the news for a couple of weeks or so. The water crisis in Mississippi is forcing Jackson State football team off campus. And you know Jackson State, the coach is Coach Deion Sanders. So Deion recently said he is moving his team off campus so they can have access to basic needs like showers and functioning toilets, right? So Jackson State is actually scheduled to play FAMU on Saturday, okay? Go fam. So he said, we're hit with a little crisis. The city of Jackson, we don't have water. Water means we don't have air conditioning. We can't use toilets. We don't have waters. We don't have ice, which pretty much places a burden on the program. So right now we're operating in crisis mode. I've got to get these kids off campus, the ones that live in the city of Jackson, into a hotel and accommodate them so they can shower properly and take care of their needs. So Jackson is the capital of Mississippi and the largest city in Mississippi with 160,000 residents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And failure at the city's largest water treatment plant resulted in low or no water pressure for residents. So some people don't got no water at all. But some
low
people,
is the worst.
Low is worse, but some people ain't getting none at all, Nate. So none is worse than low. So they do not have reliable water to scale. The city cannot produce enough water to fight fires to do reliable flush toilet.
What the heck is going on?
Wait, they don't have enough water to fight fires, flush toilets, and meet other critical needs. So what? Remember when
you pooped in that toilet at Pat House and
but it wasn't because
flush the toilet. There was a water crisis at his house. Yes, it was.
His water was cut off because his friend didn't pay the bill. But
see, this is crazy. And this reminds
how do you run out of water?
This reminds me, and I don't know if it was Howard, but some college that Yandy, she went there to help, but because like they would live, their students like in the dorms were living in bad conditions, right, and I don't know if it had I don't know if it had to do with water or not, but the conditions weren't great.
They was, and I'm like, living conditions. That's all.
How could this happen? Like, I don't understand. Do you think it's a conspiracy since he's there as the coach of the football team and they might be doing good? Or I don't
think it got anything to do, honestly, with the football team. I think maybe it's the city, because I do think I want to say it's a predominantly black city, and maybe people was trying to cut corners and then it all blew up, or maybe this was a problem for a long time and they just didn't take it serious because it wasn't a white city or whatever. But yeah, they need, forget the football team, get everybody out there if it ain't no water. But I also was like, do you think the players have to leave the city? Because I'm not a geographer, but
is that a job?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it? I don't know much about geography. That's what
okay.
I don't know much about geography, but don't the Mississippi River flow through the Mississippi?
I was just about to
say they need to take baths in the river. Y'all better do like these cavemen did and act like you know. I
was just thinking that isn't that where water supply come from? The oceans and the lakes and stuff.
Maybe
they got this big Mississippi River that flows through the entire state, I think. But and they ain't got no water.
I think maybe because at plants they filter the water so it's clean and drinkable. Correct. And all that.
So I'm saying, is the Mississippi River dry? Is it bone dry right now?
No, it's
because it has to be if there's no water in Mississippi. Or in the city of Jackson.
No, I'm thinking because the plant, didn't I say something happened at the plant? So I'm thinking they can't filter it correctly. So it's not drinkable, or they would die or get a disease or something. Like the water, you can't, I'm thinking that you can't drink the Mississippi River water. That's what I'm thinking. You can bathe in it though. I'll be bathing in it all day. Okay. But with the water thing, because also I guess we gonna have to start sending water there because they need it. But also I was thinking, because water is something that I crave daily. Like literally throughout the day I'm drinking water. Like how people crave Sprite or sweets or whatever. I've craved water like it's going out of style. So if that happened here, I would have to move to Florida because I need water. I need my water every day, all day. Okay. And the skin needs the water. Okay.
And I know it's hot in Mississippi too. Ugh. Can't take a bath.
And it's been a lot of and it's been a lot of floods recently. They've been having problems. I'm telling you, I think I read in the article that they've been having problems for a while. And this is just like it blew up and these waters, they don't have enough water, but move, or that state needs to do something. Like take it off the map. Just take the whole state off the map. God. At this point.
Throw the whole state away.
They got to move out of Jackson. They got to move them 160,000 people out of Jackson till they fix this.
So it's the game this weekend in Tallahassee, or is it in Jackson?
It say they are, let's see.
Because if they're in Jackson, our Florida boys can't deal with that.
No, ma'am, they can't. Hold on. I saw, they host FAMU. So yeah, we got
in Jackson.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to bring y'all own water. Just bring the water on the bus, on the team bus. Bring the water. Y'all can do that. That's Zephyr Hills. Yeah. Sunday at 3 p.m. Bring them some water while y'all at it. Bring the whole state some water. The whole city. Do you think the city or school should pay for the players to leave? Or like what?
Yeah, I think the athletic department, need to pay for them to stay in hotels outside of the city.
Yeah, maybe not the athletic department. The city need to do it. It's their problem.
What if they ain't got no water? How you think they got money? Something wrong.
They just need to comp them. Like say all the athletes or all the residents of Jackson can stay in this hotel for free or whatever. They just don't have to bite the bullet and lose some money.
Yeah, and they better not be still charging them for water.
Oh no! What? They better not get a water bill for 6 months,
even if it's a low flow, because that don't count.
No, not the low flow. Low flow is very traumatizing. Okay?
It's the worst.
You remember that Seinfeld episode with the low flow in their hair because they couldn't wash it. It didn't come out how it's supposed to. The curls weren't curling. Okay. Anyway, we do hope that something is resolved soon, because I can't imagine living without water. Because yo, I have water all day, every day. Okay. The only time I drink not water is during this podcast and maybe on the weekends when I have a couple of drinks. Okay. Because I need my water. My body needs it. Anyway, let's go to the highlight of the week. And the highlight is, I hope I pronounced your name right, is Aja Wilson. She won the 2022 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year. You know I like my defense. I love defense. So she played for the Las Vegas Aces, and she is their forward. She's the first player in Aces history to win this award. She had 1.9 BPGs that led the league, which I'm guessing that means blocks per game. She's ranked second in defensive RPG, which means
rebounds.
Maybe rebounds. Okay, defensive rebounds. Okay, you know we don't be knowing all these. We just know who good and who not. And she's a former MVP. So kudos to Aja Wilson for winning Defensive Player of the Year. Whoop, whoop. And that is our episode for this week. Tune in next week so I can tell y'all all about brawling in New Orleans, y'all. Hopefully FSU win, but honestly, I don't care about the game. I just want to be outside. College isn't my thing, so I prefer NFL. Okay, I'm just going there to be outside.
And that's about to start back. I
whoop,
think is it in a couple weeks? I can't.
Like, I think it's the week. Yeah, the week after. So next weekend is when NFL starts. So go Jets, go Chiefs, and go Cardinals. Those are my top 3 teams this year.
I'm going to say go Patriots. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, that's it.
Wait, no, I like the Rams. So go Rams.
Okay, with Cooper Kupp. Okay. I hope OBJ going back to the Rams, but we don't know yet, because recently on Twitter he would go back to the Giants or the Rams, and I'm like, the Giants is done. Stay at the Rams. Y'all just want a ring, okay? Stay with the Rams and Cooper Kupp, okay? Get another one. Anyway, till we talk to y'all next
Wait, we got to say Happy Labor Day. It's Monday.
Oh, yeah. Happy Labor Day, Monday. I don't know. Labor Day is like for workers, right? It's not.
I had to explain that too.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with like the military and no, that's Memorial Day. Okay. And Veterans Day. Okay. Yeah. So Labor Day, happy to us, because I be laboring. Okay. The labor be laboring. I be laboring. Okay.
That's funny. A lot of people don't know that that's what the day is for. They just say it's a free day off work, but it has meaning behind it, people. It has meaning. It's for all the people that work out there, the hard workers.
That's right. That is right. So be safe out there. We don't want to hear about no shootings this weekend. And if don't go to South Beach, just stay away.
Oh my God.
Because I'm done. How y'all run the people that live there out of South Beach there each weekend? Every Memorial Day and Labor Day weekend, y'all run the people that live there out. Okay? Let's try to be civilized. Represent. Be kings and queens like you are, okay? And until next week, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at The Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.